This is Hope TV.
Hello, I am Kweku Annan, and I'm the host of The Classified. Folks, barely 5 days more left to go to the polls on the bench of the new Patriotic Party. Quite a number of issues are crisscrossing length and breadth, including the candidates are making their last crisscrossing across the 16 regional capitals, districts, regional capitals, constituencies to touch base with the delegates. On the back of this, also, some supporters are also some out there, trying hard to, as it were, bring their contestants much closer to the need that, or to let them believe in them, that they are out there doing a lot of work. So on the basis of this, some are out there pushing stories that has no bearing. Some too are out there championing some fake stories. Some too are out there trying to, as it were, put a discourse to our body politics, which we need to be very, very careful. Some of these people, I describe them most fake and trustworthy persons, simply want to, come on the back of double identity, simply to let their candidates believe in them, that they are out there and that they are doing a clean campaign for them. But before then, they will realize that some of these supporters and campaign people are perhaps doing more harm to them than rather doing good to them. And again, it will disturb our body politics. On the basis of this, or against the backdrop of this, The Classified is putting some of this information out there for listeners and viewers who are more tuned to The Classified to listen to what we're about to do. Ebusuafo, mema mo ina akwa bana enne eyimre ye de asem bi ba beto ho hyehyehye asem na ye de beto no ye pese ye kire se candidates na mo ye kwoto mo so aba e wo new patriotic party nim no de ye pese ye kire mo se ezese mo ya hwe yi esan se enipa ne bebre no mo didi mo achi a de omo ye ni na na akwa ete se wo mo eboa mo Emma mwetimi atomo ho ama delegates for na atomo nanso bebre na no yenim se de omo ye no enkowie peyo ene enkoboa madwuma na mo be na sanse bebre no nso yehu se de omo ye no eyo mo yefunu bi a wo mo de nam ena afin so de omo ye no so no bring a good political discourse among the candidates no ni na no number 3 ebekwa akowie oseye mu because of de omo hwehwe nti eno ne yabobo sansem no a yedi bi ebrem mama tie say one person notably within the circles of the MPP ayora Frederick Opare Ansah can obey a chief whip in Ghana's parliament and also a former deputy communications minister in the ex-World John Ajikum for time. Now information be the abetu biano any epesi yes no musa nipa no mo be yes anyume as I see one kasakra no ye bisa mo say mo so what kind of politics be mpona mo so maye in the previous mo kika dia mo kiken na no na bruni beka say he who preaches equity must come with a clean hands. In the first place, Rebecca said, Opare Ansah no or nipa bɛn. Now, my main from a bit into history. In 2001 to 2005, Opare Ansah became Deputy Communication Minister in the ex-World John Ajikum Kufuor. And then in 2005 to 2008, Opare Ansah also became a majority chief whip in Ghana's parliament. This too significant and enviable position is what Mr. Opare Ansah occupied in that period. However, Mr. Opare Ansah at this period called, or at this very point, could not exemplify or characterize Democrats. Rather, he displayed bad faith against the principles of democracy and good governance. Nacha sa wuhwemu papaya Ghana for ne bebre yate say oye eso a seed of discord e wo ra vice president campaign we ye na ye nim say vice president nioma so far wa conducting a campaign na oye no ne chita for no eso eni na ense vice president no so makwan e ma nipa bi ti say Opare Ansah ebe so discourse e wo mu adache ebe ha no as some of us have already indicated no sa Opare Ansah sa positions when obe occupy you ebribi abesenko now so obedi sa post no Opare Ansah ntimi and display the Brunebeka say or show statesmanship and not democrat no the oye and Yebeka say a characterize the beya bad faith against principles of democracy on where him say enye say enna se wo pese ubeye wo say me a democrat a kwan we so enna say wo fa so e wo ye wunuma na wo tu anamofa. It's barely 5 days more left for the NPP to go to the polls. Our intelligence is closing up on some persons. We may describe them as moles, fake and trustworthy, ultimately to secure themselves and also to enrich themselves in the camp of the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And we say this is not too good enough for his future political pursuit. And the Vice President must watch this. Ebri kakri ake enipa bia ye omadwene se afi ye ba be gina niema bi so na enso ye penti ye ho se ye yese na ye boa ma Vice President na kodi nkunimu so okoye den o eno na chese se enipa no ejina sa akwan no so at the same time wo mo de hwese wo mo bottom wo mo pocket mu wo mo bibia no ye behu se wo mo no mo ye kendifo na chese sika ene ye mpem emfam mo na eno na etumi boa Emma democracy na mo push no ebetimi enya enumnyam papa bi ana adenti ena Opare Ansah na be sorry etu anamo na otu no se Vice President no ne colleague candidate enya nimpu a somehow ye beka se kwa down but onu free him fa would jump on the head of the Vice President and begin to speak the language he's speaking abro no ankasa nso atentehu dodo no anso etua neto. On this note, however, we want to pose some fundamental questions to Opare Ansah to help us ascertain answers for the following. 1. Can Mr. Opare Frederick Ansah confirm or deny that between the period of 2005 and 2008, he orchestrated a conspiracy ploy to impeach or oust the then leader of the House, Honorable Mensah Bonsu, when Opare Ansah tried to solicit signature from his bench, and the move to do this was decapitated. Number 2, can Opare Ansah confirm or deny that Parliamentary Service Board bought a brand new Toyota Land Cruiser worth thousands of US dollars for Mr. Opare Ansah and across the leadership? And in less than 2 weeks after this car was bought, there was a news report that the Toyota Land Cruiser had been stolen or disappeared from his official residence. Indeed, the driver of Mr. Opare Ansah also confirmed that he saw the car parked at the compound, yet there were no traces of the whereabouts of the official Toyota Land Cruiser till present. Simon, ebribi enami bisa so ura Opare Ansah ubetimi a confirm say ebribi baya na we majority chief whip Obo humodin bia se wankasa leader no that time Mensah Bonsu. Uye ya se at the time na Mensah Bonsu no ni even Accra in Kumasi, and Opare Ansah tried hard to solicit for signatures say yentu Mensah Bonsu infri akonwa so. No bi say ne name winsam say and some way I make kani na ne person Opare Ansah ba bontin be ya no, but we will not go much into details. But this is a personified Frederick Opare Ansah out there want to, as it were, go on this angle to let the Vice President have a hope and a belief in himself will lead to that of a promising future political pursuit. And I'm saying this is too dangerous enough. Now, as a Vice President, no should vouch for some of such persons who will soil his campaign. And not done China. Opare Ansah betimi so aka ne kure bi say yet official car Land Cruiser de ma ono car we cost to Parliament Service Board thousands of US dollars. Car ne ba Opare Ansah some ono pe ena ne car in less than 2 weeks a car ne be din insan car no mysteriously eyira fi ne compound ho ono ane driver nso be car esa ampa car no wo mu de be see compound ho enye ne driver no 2D pie o but Opare Ansah e the report by say car na yira. Now, let me also say this, that I, Kweku, an investigative journalist, at that time was a senior parliamentary journal. I was a senior member of the Parliamentary Press Corps. Me blow the cover up. Me investigate the case we till present here, that investigation by Parliamentary Service Board to ascertain whether or not the car no fine woman to me investigation be seen there. Later, there was a report that Opare Ansah allegedly had what? Sold the official car to a private person. Opare Ansah betimi adi saa semi ho nkomo akire Ghana for saa official car no a Parliamentary Service Board no toman no ewo himfa car no okoton ye sika no ewo he eye ne kre saa na nye ne kre investigation bi am mebio. The third question is, can Mr. Opare Ansah confirm or deny any secret plot during his tenure as a Deputy Communication Minister against the establishment of the Hong Kong telecommunication Sertel, later became Kasapa, together with one Mr. Klujason, the Ghanaian counterpart, frustrated and siphoned funds running into several millions of Ghana cedis? Opare Ansah betimi nso aka asem we say ebiri bi abesin kono ano ye deputy minister communication company bi ye Hong Kong for company aye from Sertel Rural Ghana ha say eye ne kwese allegation bi e ba no so say ono ne Owura Klujason na ono no ye the Ghanaian counterpart ema company wo mo frustrated company so much esa di musika ema company from Sertel ebe ye Kasapa Ghana for mo be kaya from Kasapa no company na enye nyambium and a company no mo yede ese so mo hunkuku nkaka no mo koe. Opare Ansah was accused directly to have involved in the conspiracy ema company o mentimi anye adwuma. Opare Ansah bitimi akamu nsemo ana medimu wi finally no, would Mr. Frederick Opare Ansah also disclose the full story why his parliamentary seat was toppled by a senior member of the NPP, also hail or in the constituency in the eastern region? Why his constituency, or no Opare Ansah's constituency or seat, was toppled by a senior member of the NPP, also hail from the eastern region, and why? Ono Opare Ansah nankasa ne constituency na kunyana no oteso hono so no, a senior member bi ono no so NPP m ehyemu bi ena ma yetu ni fi akonya so na saa opini ne yefra ne sen na de be nti na saa opini ni tu saa na mo no enioma we na Ghana for me person mo me gauge ni yehwe se ye koye nimi na body politics. Do not and should not and may not allow such persons to parade in the corridors of power, use their heads to asset and make it look as though they are there for the smoothness and for the campaign of good politicking, or for you to know say the end game and the products of what they are pursuing is just the pockets beside them, and that is not too good enough. Owura Opare Ansah the American say onka na nuntum na nneoma wo ho nneoma wo ho a ye de bonu kwadu a naso ebeye hyi papa. Now we are simply to wait after the 4th November who wins the NPP flag bearership race, and then the classified can release more intelligence report. I am Kweku Anan, and this is the classified. Enjoy this.
Kiramana tichen hina kwacheno kwekwe utuntutu awe